We're here with the Windy City Bulls forward VJ Beachem, and VJ back home tonight to take on the Mad Ants, your first appearance as a pro in Fort Wayne. What does tonight mean to you? And I imagine you're going to have a lot of family and friends at this game.
Yes, sir, for sure. Having all of my family there, and a lot of my friends means a lot to me. Last time we came here, I was injured. I was pretty bummed out about that. And just having the opportunity to play as a pro, in your hometown is something that I really cherish and, I'm proud of.
Second year as a pro, where has your game evolved and what have you improved upon since we saw you suit up in South Bend?
Definitely defensively. I think overall our team is a very good defensive team, and just trying to help us out on the glass, help side defense, things like that. And then continuing to try to be more consistent with my shot. My shooting numbers are down a little bit this year, but I think as I've continued to get healthy again, they're going to go back up.
Second year as a pro, what have you learned from year one to year two? Because I imagine, that first season is kind of just learning the ropes, if you will.
Yes, sir. Every day matters. Every drill matters. You never know who's watching, what type of opportunities are out there for you. I didn't think I had the greatest of years last year and still got invited to the Team USA camp. It's just you never know who's watching. And then just to embrace the challenge, the G League, everybody knows, is a grind for sure, but just using everything that I learned here to try to catapult me to my ultimate goal, the NBA.
Earlier this season, you go from the South Bay Lakers, traded to the Wisconsin Herd. You got traded straight up for James Blackman Jr., man. What was your reaction when you saw that two Fort Wayne guys? I mean, it could be like playing at the YMCA and changing from like shirts to skins.
Right, it was crazy. James had decided to go overseas, but it was still, crazy how ironic that two guys that grew up playing with and against each other, end up getting traded for each other professionally. So.
Did you text him or say anything to him?
No, not then. We just ended up talking a couple weeks later, but we didn't talk about the trade. So.
When you take a look at the life of a professional basketball player, how is it different than the way it was when you're playing high school ball in New Haven and then when you're playing, up at Notre Dame?
The biggest thing is you have so much free time, like an insane amount of free time. In high school and college you had classes and, different things, study groups and on and off the road, things like that. But you have so much free time as a pro. And using that time wisely, can really make or break your career and really help or hurt your body. So definitely that's been the number one thing for me, just using my free time and trying to better myself as a player and as a man.
College roommates with Deshawn Kizer. He's obviously in the NFL. He got traded to the Packers. I mean, do you ever talk to him and compare notes of like, this is what it's like playing pro basketball, this is what it's like playing pro football?
Yes, sir. Me and Deshawn talked a lot back when I was, with Wisconsin, because he was going to try to come to a game. I was going to try to go to one of his games. But, yeah, I stay in touch with all those guys. Deshawn was one of my good friends up there, and, Demetrius and Bonzi and all those guys. We exchanged stories. We still have group chats today, even from, way back then. So.
A final question from me. Just when you take a look at the kid that was playing at Harding High School for his freshman season before that closed, and then at New Haven for Coach Gooden, when you take a look at where you are, just a step away from the NBA, how do you reflect on kind of the path that you've had?
It's been full of blessings, up and down, some tough times, but overall it's been great. It's something that you dreamed of growing up, to be able to play professional basketball and to be this close to my ultimate goal. I can't say how thankful I am for not only what I've been able to accomplish, but the support people have been able to show me over the years, like you.
Hey, man, best of luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Glenn.
All right. Yes, sir. Congratulations, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.